So here in West Virginia, fairly recently, 2 state correctional officers were illegally arrested and strip searched at the direction of a West Virginia Circuit Court judge. There was an investigation by the West Virginia Judicial Disciplinary Authorities, and a decision just came out on it. I put it up on the website. You can read it for yourself at thecivilrightslawyer.com. It has all the details, but this is just a bizarre case. A West Virginia Circuit Court judge sees an inmate who is transported to the court in a case and has signs of trauma to her person. Without really undertaking an investigation or figuring out what happened or what didn't happen, the judge says to the transporting correctional officers, I don't want you or you're not going to take this prisoner back to the jail where she's incarcerated. I want you to take her to a different jail. Out of the 2 officers, one of them said nothing. The superior officer said he'll need to talk to his supervisor. At that point, basically, the judge cuts them off, orders 2 deputies to take them into custody. So they're arrested, they're handcuffed, they're strip searched, and their uniforms are put back on them, albeit without the guns, and they're about to be thrown into sort of a small general population with other inmates. These are correctional officers. Just a bizarre situation. This happened down in McDowell County, West Virginia. So the judicial disciplinary folks did an investigation, and now they have publicly admonished the judge for his conduct. They noted the officers were escorted from the courtroom, taken into custody, and detained. They were required to surrender their weapons to deputies, permitted to call their supervisors, and relay a situation report. They were then taken to the county holding facility. While there, the officers were subject to strip searches. Their badges, shoestrings, wallets, and watches were confiscated. Following the strip searches, the officers were directed to put their uniforms back on and were told that they were going to be placed in uniform in a cell with 6 inmates. At some point during all of this, they were also handcuffed. So the determination is that they believe that there's probable cause that the judge violated all these different rules of the Code of Judicial Conduct, including compliance with the law, confidence in the judiciary, avoiding abuse of prestige of judicial office, impartiality and fairness, competence, diligence and cooperation, and decorum and demeanor. So now at this point, the respondent judge has 14 days to object to the findings and just accept the public admonishment as written, or to contest it, in which case the next step would be that formal statement of charges would be filed. I don't believe that 14 days is run yet at this point, but you can read the findings and the public admonishment, which is supposed to be reviewed by the public, by the way. That's what it is. Up at the website, thecivilrightslawyer.com. I believe there now has at least been one media report on it. But just another bizarre judicial case out of West Virginia. So I have investigated more about this case. I do know more, and there will be some updates, I believe, on this situation. But make sure you subscribe to follow along. Again, check the website at thecivilrightslawyer.com and sign up for spam-free email updates, and you can follow along as we see what happens.